Turn it up, let it start. From block to block, we snatching hearts and jacking marks. And the
something new. Stop, drop,
on that old
turn
school
down,
what up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Morning Toke. My name is Eddie Law, and fucking late as shit to work for the most part today. I kind of sort of get away with making my own, doing my own thing and making my own schedule and shit because I get my work done, so I don't totally mind. So it's all good, Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so I guess it'll be however long as we show the traffic fucking lasts for, so we'll see. Anyway, so yesterday came out, we got the results we started to release the results of Jon Jones B Sample for that UFC fucking 214. I'm so out of it. I'm like, fuck, yeah, 214, my bad. I'm so out of it, I'm forgetting shit. Like, simple shit that I should already, that most people know. Anyway, UFC 214, all that shit. Anyway, so the B Sample came back. It's positive for the steroid, for the T-ball, or Turinabol. I don't know how to say it exactly, but regardless, so it confirms that he had that shit in the system. That's basically all that says. Now, whether or not, I was, a lot of people on Twitter are saying, oh, well, no, it's, boom, done, proven, like that's it. Fucking Jon Jones' career is over. Lock him up, throw away the key type of shit. And Fight Wolf, and I think it's at the Fight Wolf on Twitter, made a good point. I'm sure a lot of people were making a point, but he was, we're talking back and forth. He made a good point that they could still prove that it was a tainted supplement, but it's just hard to believe that that's gonna be, like twice in a row. You know what I mean? Like 2 times in a row, a tainted supplement. Like, dude, what kind of careless motherfucker are you? They'll still come after your ass for being careless. What is it? Ignorance is not an excuse. That's just arrogance and being straight up stupid and careless. If you took another tainted supplement, like another one, really, again. But it's hard for me to believe that he didn't do that shit on purpose. It's hard. Not to mention, T-ball is part of a stack. You don't fucking just do that shit by itself. You know what I mean? Turinabol, how you say it, is always part of a stack. You don't use that shit on its own. From what I've read and people that I talked to, I've never used, so I'm not, it's not like I have first-hand experience. But, from what I've read and people that know, they've said it's a stack thing. So you stack it with other steroids or other, PEDs and shit like that. So, it doesn't look great for him. It's, I guess he's lucky he only got popped for that. And I still talk to people that are defending Jon Jones to the end, saying, oh, someone fucking spiked his drink, or they put something on here, or whatever the fuck. And, the reason that people believe that, I think, is because the test that he failed was a piss test, after the weigh-ins, on weigh-ins day for UFC 214. He failed the piss test, but he passed the 2 blood tests, the one after the fight and the one, I think, the day before the weigh-ins. And to clear that up, and obviously it's been repeated a million times over, those tests tested for different shit. They don't, not every test for everything. You know what I mean? They all test for different things. So whatever however it got into a system, he fucking had it in his system. That's without a doubt at this point. Both tests positive for the same shit. That's it. So what happens now? I think Jon Jones, Makikawa, and their teams are gonna try and prove that it was a tainted supplement, and hope for a less than a shorter. I don't know. I hate to say sentence. It's not like he's gonna go to jail, but for like a shorter suspension or something like that. Which is funny because Michael Bisping's coming out saying that Jon Jones deserves a lifetime ban, and that's not impossible. It's not beyond the realm of imagination. Mind you, they try to ban Nick Diaz for life for weed, but that was just Pat Lumbaugh being a bitch, straight up cunt, because Nick Diaz gave her the Fifth Amendment fucking answer to every question she had, and she looked like a fool. And Nick Diaz's attorney was making her look stupid too, so it was pretty bad. So, who knows what the fuck's gonna happen here with Jon Jones? My prediction is he gets 4 years. Guys like Murnell on the actually that's the Nevada State Athletic Commission. CSAC, California State Athletic Commission, even tougher, I think. Andy Foster's on that thing, and he ain't playing. You do not fuck around with Andy Foster. That dude knows when he has to bring the hammer down. I think he's gonna do it this time. He's gonna make an example of Jon Jones. You know what I mean? Not that Jon Jones doesn't deserve it. Believe me, I don't believe for a second that guy didn't know what the fuck he was doing. And the reason the reason for that is, I mean, the guy's proven it with his actions. He's careless and he doesn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So, why would I give him the benefit of the doubt at this point? Maybe the first time I was like, ah, shit, maybe he did use dick pills and whatever the fuck. Now it's just like, all right, that's twice, dude. You fuck out of here with that bullshit. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here with that bullshit. That's just done. Fuck, I feel like getting on the freeway was a mistake or whatever. Anyway, but yeah, don't look good for old Jon Jones. Kind of shitty, and everyone's like, the goat. I think he's probably gonna lose that little title of GOAT. Maybe not lose it, but there'll be a nice little asterisk next to it. The GOAT, but we don't know if he was using PEDs. Now, of course, and Ash made the point yesterday on the Heel Hook show when we were doing that episode, that we don't. It's hard to be like, well, he tested twice. He was probably using his whole career. Possible. Who knows? We'll never. I mean, I think they say those tests, so you could probably go back and test them just to make sure. But I don't know what the. And then I'll take it back because USADA hasn't been on this thing forever. So I don't know if the other, whoever was doing it in WADA or whoever else is doing the testing before, or just Quest Laboratories or whatever the fuck, was doing the test if they kept any samples. But if they did, it'd be interesting to see if we could get him tested, just to see, even if it doesn't mean anything, just to see if he was, or him or other fighters were on some shit. You know what I mean? And everyone was laughing at the Diaz brothers when they both said everyone's on steroids. Turns out everyone could be on steroids. So it's pretty shitty. It's pretty fucking shitty. And it sucks. It's kind of it's a shit spot on the sport. And I was talking to my professor the other day and at the tournaments last weekend, and he was like, I can't watch him. I'm just not into MMA that much anymore. And I don't blame him, man. He has his own reasons for it, but for me, it's like, I still love it, you know what I mean? Because it's like the sport of, anything could happen, and that's the fun part, For example, in the NBA, the Cavs are probably going to be in the finals. The Warriors are probably going to win the finals. That now. Like, that's more than likely. In fact, it's almost guaranteed that they're going to do it with the friggin' stacked-ass team that the Warriors have. But, in fighting, anything can fucking happen. Chris Weidman could come in and knock out the greatest of all time. So it's, I don't know. It's a weird day as far as, like, stuff like that goes. It's, like, a weird time to be a fan of the sport. So it's, but I mean, I've talked to a lot of people that just, not refuse, but kind of fell out of the watching MMA and following it because of shit like this, because of, lack of fights that make sense, I guess, or fair fight. You know what I mean? Like legitimate sport, not just money fights, not just shit that can make WME, IMG money, or, circus fights like in Bellator. You just take advantage of two old guys needing cash and you fucking put them in the cage and they give you kind of a shit performance, to be honest with you, with a couple of those fights. So it's, I don't know. It's weird. And then for like an active, in his prime Jon Jones to get popped for steroids, it's like, dude, the fuck, man. Like, it's hard for me to believe that Jon Jones would even need that shit. It's fucking hard for me to believe that he would need it. I think he just, maybe he just, like everybody else, like he has insecurity, and he needed it. He felt like he needed it just to, I guess, win or not lose, I guess. So, I don't know. It sucks. So, I mean, I think October, the date I saw for his meeting with the California State Athletic Commission was going to, I guess, sentence him, or at least have a meeting about it, hearing or some shit. It's October 17th, which obviously is probably going to get pushed off, depending on if Malky's going to try and test the supplements and try and do that, go that avenue, go that route, the tainted supplement route. So it's very possible that gets pushed. More than likely it'll get pushed. Oh shit, it's fucking, I'm so tired right now. But anyway, so that was one thing on my mind today. And other stuff on my mind is like, I read ESPN. ESPN put out a list of the best, I think, top 100 players in the NBA right now. And Carmelo Anthony got 64, and I can't fucking believe it. They have Lonzo Ball above him. They have Danny Green. They have fucking Drew, like JRU. I think JRU is how you spell it, JRUE. Drew Holiday. They have. I mean, fuck, dude. How there are not 63 players better than Carmelo? There's maybe 15. Maybe 15. Carmelo Anthony's. In fact, I'll say this: Carmelo is still a top 15, possibly top 10, but for sure top 15 player in the NBA. How the fuck? I mean, ESPN's tripping, straight up. They're just tripping. That's just the dumbest fucking list I've ever seen. So, I think Stephen A. Smith was freaking out on First Take too. There was a little video that I saw on YouTube today. Him just freaking the fuck out on ESPN about ESPN's shit list. He's like, we work at the same company, but you fucking, you guys don't know basketball. It's like, what the fuck? So, I wonder how that list got compiled. To me, it sounds like bullshit. I don't believe for a second that there's there's a total of 63 players better than Melo. I would say there's at least maybe 13, 14. But if healthy Melo is fucking on point and will drop fucking 50 on you whenever he feels like it. So it's I don't know. It's a weird fucking list to see. All right, don't forget tonight, Keyboard Warriors presented by RepCrossbonesMMA.com. Still representing us. We still represent as well. We fucking, that thing's still going strong. So make sure you go to RepCrossbonesMMA.com. Get yourself some gear. They got new shirts. They got new shit. Like good fucking like fire stuff on there. You need to check that out. That El Nino shirt, even though that was released last weekend, that's still a fucking sick shirt I'm gonna get. And then a couple other new design shirts that are pretty legit. So make sure you go on there and get yourself some of that gear at RepCrossbonesMMA.com. Go through that site and it helps us out, and you get yourself some cool gear. So everyone's happy. And of course, spicespros.com. Definitely hit them up. Get some seasonings. Get some Mexican candy, stuff like that. The Spices Pros have been the ones that they were the ones that sponsored the Madden 18 giveaway. So we have another giveaway coming up soon, hopefully for either UFC 216 or after the one after that, 217. So I'll let you guys know what that is. But it's pretty cool. I mean, I think it's cool. So yeah, we'll see how that works out and how it all goes down. Anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta run out. Gotta hit the work. So you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wonderful night, depending where you're at. Make sure you join us today. Keyboard Warriors at CrossbonesMMA.com. 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Myself, Red Kirby, Jesse Rubacava, talking all current events in MMA, including what happened this last weekend, what's going on this weekend, and everything in between. So make sure you're there. Make sure you hang out with us. So y'all have a good one. I'll catch you later.
Love it to be a soldier. Must maintain composure at ease, don't like